So yeah, this video is kind of exactly how it sounds. Hi, today is February 8th, 2023, and in case you didn't know, my name is Lisa. I am currently losing my voice. I had to take this last weekend off from filming any videos just because, oh my gosh, my life is like in chaos. At least that's how it feels. Everybody knows if you watch my videos just how sick I was last year. And I mean, like, by last year, I mean, like, the last few months prior to New Year's. I could barely make it through January. It was so rough. Yeah, so I immediately caught a cold, and then I sprained my ankle, and I was on crutches, and then I caught another cold, and here I am now. You can hear it right in my voice. But when this happens, like, this happens to me so many times where I just get sickness, injury, sickness, one after the other, and it just never seems to end. And so what then ends up happening is my life just kind of falls apart. And by falls apart, I mean, I still get to work, I still make money, I still am able to even film some videos. I mean, I took off last weekend because I had to. I'll explain why. But it just seems like I just can't function anymore. And I was trying to do so many things at once, like still trying to make it to work on crutches, trying to do the responsibilities I had at home, diet, all these different things. And I'm like, I just threw my hands up in the air. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do this right now. I had to take like a week off from dieting just because I couldn't put the energy into counting calories. Like, I know that sounds weird. It takes a lot of energy to count calories. It takes a lot of energy to diet. So let me back up a little bit. Basically, a few weeks ago, I got a message from my apartment complex saying that they're going to do inspections. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is horrifying. My apartment is a complete and total mess because I could barely walk for several weeks. And so I couldn't really clean anything. And it's not, I'm not talking like dishes and not taking the trash out. I'm not talking about that stuff. I just mean it was a disaster. And I know everybody says that, but you have to believe me when I tell you clothes like piled 5 feet, like as tall as I am, on the ground because I can't like get them, like put them away. I don't have the energy to fold them. Trying to cook. Cooking, you have to stand to cook. I can barely stand. And I couldn't even grocery shop. You know, I had to have my groceries delivered. And obviously, what ends up happening is they substitute things. They substitute, like, for example, I always get everything bagels. I always get Pepperidge Farm everything bagels because they don't have any seed oils in them. Of course, I didn't have the Pepperidge Farm everything bagels. And so they replaced them with ones that had soy and vegetable oil in them, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so annoying, right? I mean, bagels don't need oil in them. Ugh. But yeah, so it was just chaos, and I was like, you know what, I just need a break. I mean, I'm not gonna like binge or anything or eat a bunch of like food I'm not supposed to be eating, but I just can't take the energy of counting calories right now. I just need to be able to eat without thinking about it, and I had to clean my apartment so they could do the inspections. And so I spent all of last weekend, instead of filming anything, instead of like hanging out with friends, really, just cleaning for hours and hours and hours. And it was horrible. It was not fun. And I was so depressed because I was like, I don't want to take a break from dieting at all. And I am getting back on track like today. I mean, it wasn't that big of a break. It was a mini break. But it still like puts you back on the progress that you want to make. And it gets really frustrating. And I just want to be able to make a plan and stick to it and not get sick and not get injured. I mean, by the way, this injury, I tweaked my ankle on a piece of gravel. And then because I couldn't rest it properly, I overused it to the point where it became a full-on sprain and I needed crutches. I know, it's insane, but you know what? I had the doctor's bill to prove it. So anyways, yeah, so I was so upset. And then I'm just like, I just want to relax. I just want to do something for me right now. And I know I always like buying clothes and stuff, but clothes are like necessity. Yeah, they're cute and they're fun, but I needed more work clothes. I wear the same clothes over and over and over again, and so they wear out, so I needed more clothes. And so that's why I only have like one more haul for clothes left to do, and I'm probably not buying any more clothes until like the spring. Anyways, I needed clothes. I needed, makeup was a treat to myself for Christmas, but I was like, you know what? I just want like a big thing for myself. I want something really big. And this is what always happens when I get depressed. I shop the pain away. I know, it's like, it's just how I deal with things. I know some people eat their feelings. I shop my feelings. And that's exactly what I did. I woke up one day, my friend Alex could attest to this, and I was like, I think I want to buy a PS5. And he was like, I don't even know what he was thinking. He's really like, okay, whatever. And then at the end of the day, I was like, I bought a PS5. I just like, you know, usually this is something you have to think about for a long time. It's a really big expense, and I'm just like, I'm just going for it, buying it. And part of it was like, I really wanted to play the Harry Potter game. Usually I can wait for this kind of stuff. You know, I have a PS4. I could have just waited for the game to come out in March, and it's not the only reason why I bought it, but like it was one of the big reasons. And I'd been wanting to buy one for a while. You know, they were sold out for a long time. It was really hard to get. And finally, I was just like, today is the day. I'm gonna get a PS5. And even that thing was just that was a whole process. You know, like I stopped by Best Buy. You know, I wasn't supposed to be walking around, but I was like, I'm just gonna walk in the Best Buy and get a PS5. Of course, they didn't have one there because they're still hard to get. But I was able to order one online through Best Buy. They just happened to have one that was being shipped to the store, and so I could just order it ahead of time. But I was gonna have it delivered to my house, and so it was supposed to come yesterday. And for some reason, FedEx said that my address was incorrect. I called them and it was correct. But finally got today. Actually, it was really funny because I saw the FedEx driver turning into my apartment complex, and I was like, oh my God, it's the FedEx guy. And I like drove up, was parked next to him, got out of my truck like a mad woman, and just like walked right up to his truck. And I was like, do you have a package for, you know, insert apartment number? I'm not telling you what it is. And he was like, yeah, crazy lady. He finds the package for me, you know, show my tracking number, etc. I'm not getting anyone in trouble. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy. So anyways, yeah. My apartment was completely destroyed, as I say in the title of this video. And so I spent all that energy making it better. All that energy repairing it, getting it clean. It's only 80% clean, but that's really good. That's really good for me. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's time to do something for myself. Bought that PS5, and now I'm gonna unbox it for you now. I haven't actually opened it. I literally just got it and then turned his camera on. So let's take a look at this thing. This is the big brown box that it came in, and they don't send it in like obviously it's PS5 box because, you know, then someone could just steal it. So yeah, this is it. It's actually really beat up, and like part of it is like completely broken, and I kind of wonder if someone's trying to like peek inside. Maybe they know what to look for. Maybe I'll open it up and the PS5's not in there. Let's find out. Got my trusty knife. Gotta stab it. Be careful not to stab the PS5 though, obviously. Ah! This is a real unboxing. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, by the way. I'm not like good at like opening boxes. You think I would be with all my shopping. I love the shing of the knife. So cool. Okay. Cut. Be hilarious if I like accidentally stab myself on camera because I'm not careful with the knife. It's not funny, actually. Don't come for me, YouTube. Okay. Oh, I can see it. And it's upside down in the box, of course. That doesn't mean I ruined it. I'm actually gonna put it down here for the better reveal. Oh, yes! Here it is. It is here. And yep. Here is my giant PS5. The entire thing cannot fit in the frame of this camera. But yeah, I ended up having to get the God of War Ragnarok version because the regular PS5 was just like sold out. But I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll get this extra game. It looks like fun. Got good reviews. And I need to start building my game collection anyways. So let's see if we can do this. It has a sticker here. Looks like it has not been broken. That's a good sign. By the way, I've been Team Sony since the beginning. I mean, technically I had a Sega in the beginning. The very, very first console. And then like an old Game Boy Mini or whatever that really tiny Game Boy was. But yeah, after that, I had a first like Sony PlayStation, and then a Sony PS1, PS2. I did not have a PS3, but now I have a PS4. And now I have a PS5. Yes. Okay, putting it back down here again. Let's see if we can open up some more. And when I say unboxing, I mean full unboxing. I want to take a look at this thing. I'm going to set it up as soon as I'm done with this. Got some setup instructions. Something else. Not really sure what that, what is this? Safety guide. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally break your PS5. Cables. Exciting. We're getting closer. Ooh, the controller. I need to get another one so I can play people. Controller. Da, 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 da. There it is. Controller. Okay, getting deeper into the box now. More cables, probably for the controller. Cable setup. Da, 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 da. Probably gonna have to like find a new place for it. Ooh. Like, because I already have my PS4 plugged in. I don't know if there's enough cables to plug everything in. We'll see. That's probably the stand to keep it on so it doesn't fall over. More cables. And lastly, we have the PS5. Time for the big review. I know, it's like 2020 all over again, right? When they were actually released. They're like, this is not exciting anymore. Well, it is for me. It's so pretty. Look at it. PS5. And now the camera is getting all blurry. Okay, there you go. Come on, camera. You could do it. You could do it. You just can't focus on it because it's like, what is this blank white thing? Put my hand here. Make it help. There we go. Okay. Okay, so as you can see here, here is my giant impulse purchase. I have a problem. But at least I can put it on YouTube. But, you know, at least I'm going to have fun playing with it. And I do have some plans. I want to get I already pre-ordered the Harry Potter game. I'm very excited to play it tonight. And, because I get early access with the pre-order. And then, excited just to play that game for a long time. I also want to get, I've already played in most of the, that's a whole long story. I've already played most of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to get it on PS5 and play it again. And it was like a whole thing where I couldn't finish the first one. But anyways, and then obviously when the second part comes out, play it on here. I have my, you know, whatever this is, God of War Ragnarok. Gonna play that, I guess. And also, like, eventually when I get the setup, I do want to start a gaming channel. I've talked about that before. Gaming / reaction channel. I'm like reacting to games, playing at the same time. I just don't have the setup to do it right now. I have to get a better computer. I have to get a space to actually do it. And I'm actually moving in July to a condo that has 2 rooms. So one's going to be my bedroom and the other one's going to be a studio. And it's just going to be a lot easier to do these kind of things that I really want to do. Because, like, if I don't like, I'll put it this way. I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting time, okay? So I'm always, that's why I started doing makeup on this channel too, because I'm like, I take so much time doing my makeup. I do it really nice, in my opinion. And then I'm like, that's like an hour, a waste of time. Sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. And I'm like, well, why can't I just film it and put it on the internet? Same thing with this. I want to play video games. It's not wasted time if I can film it and put it on the internet. That's how I'm justifying it. I know it sounds a little crazy, but you know, like, I think it's going to be fun. And then, yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But I'm really excited and, like, cannot wait to get started. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Wish me fun with my giant thing that will leave me in debt for a long time. Have a good day. Bye.